Holiday Inn, packed with tourists, is suddenly consumed in flames. 10 people were killed that night, dozens more injured. The fire was officially declared an act of arson.
Send me a full assignment to the Holiday Inn. I have a code 5. With people
The man making that call was a young fire lieutenant named Harold Bud Phillips, who said he happened to be driving by when he spotted the flames at 2 in the morning.
When I first arrived, I saw flames coming out the west side of the building.
But some investigators immediately expressed doubts about Phillips' story. They said he couldn't have seen the flames from where he was driving by, and he'd been in that hotel conducting an inspection just weeks before. Could Phillips have been a classic firebug who started the inferno just to call it in and be a hero? There's a restaurant here where the Holiday Inn burned down 36 years ago. And for those that believe it was an arson fire, the question remains, when will the killer finally be caught? Todd Baxter is the former police chief in Greece, New York.
This person's, if you will, a homicidal maniac. I definitely think this is a case that would be worthy of a death penalty. You murdered 10 people. 36 years later, the case remains unsolved, but the investigation is heating up again, and there's still reportedly only one suspect, none other than Harold Bud Phillips. He's now 66 years old, and guess what? He's the fire chief.
Can you tell us whether or not you started that fire, sir?
I did not.
Phillips may be the fire chief, but he is not cooperating with the investigation.
You're a fire chief. Why wouldn't you talk to the police?
Because they executed a search warrant on our building without working with us, so the cooperation wasn't there on their side either.
But don't you want to know who set the fire? You're the fire chief.
You're right, and I'll let the police do their job.
Phillips says he believes the fire was an accident, not arson. Meantime, the local prosecutor confirms they have zeroed in on one suspect, whom they haven't named. But they say they will be handing over evidence they have collected to a grand jury.